I'm always looking for ways to help keep my family healthy throughout fall and winter and spring. You know, with 5 children, someone's always bringing something home. And so the only thing that I can do is kind of create this bubble, if you will, in our house of, you know, our food, our environment, our stress level, the kind of sleep that we get. You know, these are all things that really help our family stay well. One of the things in my herbalism study and my study of traditional Chinese medicine and Chinese herbs is that there is this powerhouse of an herb that is just now starting to get popularity in the West. And it's an herb that I've been using for quite a while and have had incredible success with. It's called Astragalus. Now, this is known in traditional Chinese medicine and herbalism as being this powerhouse of an herb that is just incredible for its immune boosting abilities. It does other things. Of course, in traditional Chinese medicine, it is a tonic for your qi. In the West, it's known for really strengthening not only your immune system, but also your lungs and your digestion. It's known for helping with your energy level without being like a caffeinated type drink, because this herb is not caffeinated. But it also helps you sleep well at night. So this is such an incredible, well-rounded herb that can be used with children, it can be used by anyone. And so I use this in my recipes at home to help boost our immune system. The part of the plant that we use is the root. So when you see this tea, or if you actually buy the root itself, it's just kind of a white, pulpy kind of texture that is great for utilizing it, you know, like I said, steeping in a stew or putting it in a tea. Or what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today is how I use it in my almond milk recipe. So my family is vegan and we drink almond milk, and usually the almond milk that we drink is almond milk that I make at home from almonds and water. You can add in vanilla, any kind of sweetener that you use. You can also make chocolate almond milk by adding a little bit of cacao in there, or golden milk by adding in some turmeric. So you have lots of options there in making your almond milk. It's so much cheaper and so much healthier than buying almond milk at the store. It is very, very simple to make. So what I've been doing with my almond milk is, instead of just using plain water to blend the almonds in, I actually use a steeped tea with Astragalus. So I'm going to show you how I do that. It instills that incredible immune boosting ability into your almond milk, and this is something that everybody uses every day. We use it in our cereal, our kids just pick it up and drink it. I use it in our shakes. So it's something that I know that my family is going to be getting in their diet at least one time a day. I know that I'm going to be getting Astragalus into their system, helping to boost their immune system every single day. Since the flavor is so mild, nobody notices it. It is wonderful. So first of all, my almond milk recipe is extremely simple. You use 1 cup of almonds to 5 parts water. Now this water is not going to be just plain water like normal almond milk. This is going to be water that we're going to make Astragalus tea out of. I start by soaking a cup of almonds in a bowl of very hot water for about an hour to 2 hours. While those are soaking, I get on the stove 5 cups of water and I bring it to a boil. Now that's going to be how we make this incredible Astragalus tonic for our almond milk. So you bring the water to a boil, you add in your herbs of Astragalus or your tea bags of Astragalus. Now usually for the 5 cups, I add in somewhere between 3 and 5 tablespoons of Astragalus root, or you can do 3 to 5 bags of Astragalus tea. Once it comes to a boil, take it off the heat, add in your Astragalus root or your Astragalus tea bags, and then cover it and let it steep. I let it steep for the entire time that I'm waiting for the almonds to soak. So that can be 1 to 3 hours. After the almonds have soaked and the Astragalus tea has steeped, then you have all the components to put together your almond milk. So first you're going to take your almonds and strain the water out, and put them in your Vitamix or whatever mixer that you use to make your almond milk. Then you're gonna take the tea bags out of the Astragalus tea or strain the water and put those 5 cups of now Astragalus tea into your Vitamix with the almonds to make your almond milk. At this point, you can decide whether you want to add in vanilla, any sort of sweetener to your almond milk. Some people like to add in turmeric and make golden milk, or cacao for chocolate almond milk, but whatever you want to add in is your preference. And then start your blender, and you want to blend for about 2 minutes. The longer you blend, the more of those nutrients and the more almonds you're going to get out of your almond milk. So blend for about 2 minutes, and then have your nut bag ready and whatever container that you decide to keep your almond milk in. So I usually strain the almond pulp out of the almond milk into a bowl. I found that a lot easier than doing it any other way. So get yourself a large bowl and strain it through your nut bag to make sure that you get all of that almond pulp out of your milk. Now, be sure and set that almond pulp aside because that stuff is incredible. Think of it as almond flour. I use it the next day for pancakes or waffles. You can put it in breads. It is full of nutrients still, and a great filler for any sort of recipe that requires flour. Usually what I do is I put it in a bowl and try to spread it out as much as I can, stick it in the refrigerator, and by the next day, it's ready to use. So once your almond milk is strained, use some sort of a funnel to get it into whatever container that you use in order to put it in the refrigerator. And that's it. You have Astragalus imbued almond milk that is ready to keep your family healthy all winter long. It tastes delicious. None of my kids have ever been able to detect that I put that in their almond milk. And so far so good. It has done great for our family, and I will continue using this recipe for as long as I continue to make almond milk. So I will put the ingredient list and the directions below down in the description so you know exactly how I made this almond milk. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to leave a comment. I hope this does well for your family as it has for mine. And until next time, be well.